Okay, we're all set. Great. Okay, so we're going to go over a few features that were released in this August release. So the first feature I want to talk to you about is the Moodle Block. So first of all, this is only relevant for customers who are using Moodle. And basically, this is a plugin that can be installed in Moodle. And I will show exactly what you will get if you install it. So first of all, in order to read all the documentation regarding this plugin, you go into the developers network, into Leganto. Nothing is new here. You choose integrations. And under plugins, which is a new section, you will see the Moodle Block. So here you go. You have a short explanation of what this is. You download the plugin from here, and you can follow these instructions regarding how you should install it. Basically, what this plugin gives you is once you enter the page in Moodle for your course, instead or in addition to the LTI link or a permalink that you might want to add to the course, you have this new block. This is the Leganto block. And what you will see here are all the lists that are associated to this course. So in this case, we have 3 different lists. And what you will see here is the list name, the number of items that this list contains, and the date on which this list was last updated on. Basically, these are permalinks into Leganto, and these will display automatically. So if you think this is a good choice for you, you can install the plugin, and instead of creating LTI links manually or automatically, you will get this block working for you automatically. So this is a new feature for Moodle customers. This page also displays the settings for this plugin, so you can go over them. It's very simple, and that's it. I hope you enjoy. Whoever uses Moodle enjoys this new feature. Great. The next feature that I want to show you is right here in the release notes. So we've added to the welcome screen a new third option to roll over. So I just want to show you how it looks. So basically, I'm using Moodle. I'm just showing this. So I'm clicking a link of a course for which a list doesn't yet exist. And therefore, I arrive to this screen. So we had these 2 options before, and now we have this new third option where I can roll over from a course that already exists. Okay, so I arrive to a new course that doesn't have a list, and I have the ability to roll over an existing list and associate it to this course. So I just want to show you how this is controlled. So as before in the customer settings, okay, so I got a question regarding the Moodle Blocks plugin, and the question is whether we are going to develop additional plugins for other LMSs, specifically here for Blackboard. Currently, the answer is no, but we might consider this in the future. If you have a real need for such a thing, first of all, you can post it on the idea exchange, and I'll be interested to read and hear why you need it and what exactly we can do to help you. So please post your ideas in the idea exchange. Whoops. Okay, so I just wanted to show you. Okay, I need to log out and log in again. So we're talking about the option to display the rollover option in the as before, in the customer settings, we had a flag, a parameter called CMS entry action, and we added to it a third option to be configured. So up to now, you could have configured this with the value of course, or file, or all, and now we've added a third option, which is rollover. So here you can see we want all options to be displayed, and therefore, this is why we've seen the third option. So I hope this is clear. Again, if anyone has questions regarding what I'm showing you, you are welcome to either unmute yourself and talk or chat. Is it possible, I'm reading from the chat, is it possible to change the order in which they appear? The answer is no. But that's an interesting idea, and it could be controlled by the order that we let you put here, unless you wrote all. So again, please post this idea in the idea exchange if you find this relevant. Great. So I'm moving on, and I want to show you regarding the CCC, the Copyright Agency. We previously had this feature and we disabled it, and now it's back on. And I'm talking about the ability to create non-funded licenses against the CCC. So now this is, again, available. Shoot, they took down. Okay, I'll try showing this on I just wanted to show that there's a new flag now that you need to approve in order to have the non-funded functionality available for you. Let's see if it's here. No, 1 second. Okay, let's get back to it a bit later. I'll show it to you afterwards. Okay, so I'm jumping, I'm continuing. Okay. So the next feature I want to talk about is the order in which the exports of citations are ordered. So as you all know, we have the ability to export our citations in different styles. Let's just see how this looks now. So I'm going to export the file. And in the meanwhile, I'm just going to enter the list so you can see the structure of the list. And let's open the file. Okay, so the order of the citations that were exported in this file are ordered in the exact same manner as the list. So we can see when we export, we get the title of the list, and then we get the section names, and then we see the citations in the same order as in the list. It turns out that these styles, the APA, MLA, and so forth, they define the sort order of themselves. So if you want the citations exported according to the order defined in the style itself, again, in the customer settings, you will see a new flag which is called Citation Export Style Order. By default, this is set to list, meaning we want the order according to the order set in the list. But if I want to change the order, I can put the value natural, meaning using the natural sort order of the style. I'll just save this. And I'll go back to Leganto. I'll perform the export again. And this time what we are expecting is a different sort order. Okay, so you can see now no section details appear, only the title of the list. And from here on, the citations, all the citations from the list are ordered according to the style. So I'm not sure what the order of APA is, but it might be according to the author, or according to the author and then the title, and so forth. So once you change this flag, it affects the complete system, and every export will work according to the style defined in the according to the sort defined in the style. So this is regarding this feature. We're moving on. This is an idea that arrived from the idea exchange, and the request was that once I duplicate a list, instead of staying in the source list that I started with, to be redirected into the new list. So let's see this in action. I'm requesting to duplicate the list. The list is duplicated. I'm redirected into the new list. Okay. This is a bit new. The next feature is the ability, up to now, you were able to control the text that appears in the title and also in the description. From the August release, we support HTML. This means that in your labels, you can now put HTML code. You can have, for example, this in bold and this in italic, and you can use colors or whatever you want, underlines, and so forth. So you'll be able to put here even links and whatever you want. So this is regarding this, and let's move on. We have added 2 new flags to control whether the welcome screen, whether we want to display something or not. So the first thing that we're talking about is whether to display the welcome screen, this screen, to instructors. There are customers that for some reason decided that they don't want the instructors to go through this screen. So now you have the ability to disable it. Welcome screen, not starting. We're talking about the quick start screen instructor. So if I'll turn this to false, the instructor will skip the screen and be redirected directly into the next one.
Barak, we just lost your volume a little bit. It sounds like you are far away.
And now, is it better? No?
It almost sounds like you went from a headset to not a headset or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, okay. Now we're good. Sorry for that. Okay. So again, as I said, 2 new flags. One to control whether the welcome screen will be displayed for instructors, and the second one is whether the help screen, which is, this screen that appears both for instructors and students, you can also disable this one. Just that you know, we're currently working on modifying this entire help screen. We've got a lot of negative feedback regarding the amount of text and information that appears here. So we're going to work on something new, like walk me explanation, which should be much clearer, I hope. So hold on and you will get something new, I believe, in the December release. Okay, moving on. Another change that happened in the August release is relevant to the My List stage. Before the August release, you can see here this specific user has 64 lists. If you notice, the scroll bar here is really short, meaning previously, before the August release, the complete 64 lists were loaded into the screen, and this had negative effect when this number was big. It took a long time for the page to load, and you can notice now that if I scroll down, you see these diamonds, and I will get the rest of the list as I scroll down. So this is the first UX change that you will see. And the second one has to do with the searches, again, basically because not all of the data exists in your browser, once I type, you can see the experience is a bit different. It's still fine, in my opinion, okay, but it's a bit, it's not as fast as it was before, but this gives us the ability to support larger amounts of data on the screen. So this is regarding this screen. And the last feature that I want to show you is the ability to edit the course metadata from within Leganto. This is something that was also available before, but only when we added a course, when we added a new course. Now, if you remember in the previous release, you had an X here to delete it. Now you have a menu, so you can either remove the course or you can edit the course metadata. So this is it, more or less. I think we covered all the features in the August release, and you're welcome to ask any questions now. Okay, so this was a really short webinar compared to the others. That's it. I'm waiting for your questions. And otherwise, we will meet next month in the next webinar. Okay, we've got a few questions. Greg, non-funded CCC. So what is, right, this is to remind you, to show you what I was talking about. Let's see if the environment is up. Okay. Okay, so as long as you have already been configured with CCC support, or if you want to be configured or to have the CCC working for you. First of all, if you haven't, you need to contact Xlibre support, and they will turn on the feature for you. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so under fulfillment, under the copyright section, you will see this PPU non-funded agreement. You will need to read, of course, what's written here, and then change this flag to true, save, and from that point on, once you create a CCC license, you will see you will have, as before, a drop-down to select either a funded or a non-funded license. So that's regarding the CCC. I'm going down. Another question, will the Moodle enhancement be coming to other LMS's platforms? So as I said before, we will consider such developments. Again, put your ideas in the idea exchange and we will go over them. Okay, again, I'm waiting for more questions if such exist. In any case, this recorded session will be uploaded as usual to YouTube, and I'm going to send you an email with a link. Okay, it seems like we're all done for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll be talking to you next month with the September release, where we have a lot of UX and UI changes, so stay tuned. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye.